Welcome in, Renegades. Having a little bit of technical difficulty, but we made it through it. We are actually having a great episode today. We were going to have a special guest on Unchained Elephants, which they were featured in Dodo, but we are going to do that video next Wednesday. So we have a big lineup coming. Let's talk about this video and then I'll tell you about the lineup. We're going to look at the shocking reason why the internet computer will be a top 3 crypto. This will happen, I think. I think it will because of the incredible ETF type deal that they have with the European Union, in the European Union. So we are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about why this is monumental, what this opens the internet computer up to. We have talked about this before, but this is going to be in a new light today. We are going to have Isaac from Code and State on the channel to talk about ICP Community Conference on Friday. Then on Sunday, we're going to have Yuku on the channel. Then on Monday, we're going to have Technologics. And then next Wednesday is going to be Unchained Elephants. And then we're going to get the swap on here. We have a huge lineup. So guys, stay tuned. Smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, set alerts, all that good stuff, and share this video. Let's get this video to like 100 likes so that we can get this prepped for what is happening here in the next, couple of weeks, all these interviews. So we're going to talk about some crazy stuff. There's a lot going on. We're going to talk about Bitcoin Renegades project for a second. We have our demo building for our game right now. We have a seasoned developer from the Internet Computer that has worked on other projects. We have investors now. I think like 16% is out to investors so far. But I wanted to show you guys this. This is absolutely crazy, and this tweet just went crazy. I was looking on Coinbase, and we can look at this in a second too, but this was really cool to be able to see. And I said, have you all seen CKBTC is showing on Coinbase charts? This is crazy and bullish AF. This is so cool. $72,000 chain key Bitcoin. Very, very little volume showing on Coinbase here. But I don't know what all it pulls from. It's basically on decentralized exchanges, right? So this is pretty cool. And they also do have chain key Ethereum as well. This is cool to see that Coinbase recognizes these as legitimate cryptos, and these are on the internet computer. So this is pretty interesting to see chain key Bitcoin on the Coinbase chart. Let's actually look that up real quick. CKBTC Coinbase. Yeah, right here. So this is cool. Chain key Bitcoin to US dollar. So boom, $73,000 Bitcoin. How do I see what it says here? Volume 7,000, doesn't tell us the circulating supply. But that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's go back and see what else they got over here. That's to the dollar. Here's the live price. I think this is the one we want. To the euro. Let's see your close. Yeah, here we go. So that's euro. Let's change this to dollar. USD. Okay. So now this is USD. Boom! Look at that, $73,000 Bitcoin, but this is CKBTC, chain key Bitcoin. This is on the internet computer, and it's up over $2,000. Bitcoin is doing crazy. This is awesome. People are like, oh, why do you like that? And there's so little volume. Well, this is very, very new and getting started, and it isn't about the volume right now. It's about it being listed on the Coinbase chart. This is huge for a crypto like CKBTC. Now, let's do the same thing except for CKF. Okay, let's do the CKF. What did I put your Coinbase? Coinbase. Let's see. CKF. Chain key Ethereum. Okay, well, it's on. Looks like it's on CoinMarketCap too. Hold on. That's kind of cool. I know it's on yeah, Chain key Ethereum. It's on CoinMarketCap too. Pretty cool. Not a lot of volume, but hey, market cap 0. But yeah, let's look at this all-time volume. So as you see, very little in the beginning. Shaboosh. Okay, no volume, no volume. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I just think this is cool. That volume I don't get. But it looks like maybe it didn't trade for a while, or who knows what's going on with that. But yeah, it's harder to find. Let's see. Let's just go to this one again and then just type in CKF. I just want to see it here. CKF. Oh, CKF. Yeah, Chain key Ethereum. Here we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. So yeah, and then put that into the US dollar as well. Boom. And as you see, Chain key Ethereum. Let's see. Volume only like $1,100, but this is all new. I can't wait to see. This could really scale Ethereum a lot. So Germany market stats, huh? Okay. Okay, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Now let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. What is going on? Let me reset this. I don't know if it needs resetting or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Looks like looks like it's reset. Okay, so waves. This is a crypto I used to kind of mess with in the last bull market. I like to see this up 35%. I believe Waves has some sort of a mining protocol as well. KDA, we had a request for KDA, so we might talk about this on Saturday's video, because that's when we're going to open it up to whatever cryptos you guys want to talk about. We're going to look at CKB this Saturday. And maybe KDA, maybe a couple of other ones. We might look at the graph. But yeah, the bubble XRD is up. I like to see scale. We scaled into scale in the last bull market, made a little bit of dough off of that. AMP is down now because it had a monumental 150, 180% run up. My old videos blew up with the AMP. That was kind of crazy to see. Let's see. Kusama, Mask, Zilliqua. Loop ring right here, curve up 5%. Let's see. Of course, Luna's down at all, straight down always. Let's see. Oh, Live Peer up 2%. See compound. Yeah. That's about all I really see that I recognize. Cake. Of course, Cake. Can't forget Cake. I don't know what Tel is. Mobile, I don't know what that one is. They're probably junk coins, but hey, they're pumping. And if they're good, let me know. I mean, I just see a mobile. It sounds like kind of like a junk coin to me. I don't know. It might be good though. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if this is a good coin or if I'm right. It's a junk coin. Vanry, I don't know what that is. It doesn't really seem as much like a junk coin. I don't know why telephone and mobile just seem like. I don't know if that's what it is, but CeeLo is actually something you could probably watch. But yeah, so that's crazy. Let's get into some ICP news. So this is pretty interesting, and this is what we're going to kind of lead the way into our story today. So Dominic Williams. So the Internet Computer opens up a whole new world of social finance, right? It allows you to make social and SocialFi as well. Social finance or social media, just any kind of social media platform. Most of them are finance based to see. So basically he's talking about red pill, blue pill, the hidden history of the Internet Computer and why it will win. And basically he's going to go on to say, spoiler alert, community note, this is probably my last post on Medium. Going forward, I will create posts on the amazing Web3 social media on the Internet Computer and share a homepage of links. After 8 good years, This is my goodbye to this platform. So Dominic Williams has been soldiering for 8 years on this platform, and now he is going to transition completely to the Web3 social media and social finance on the internet computer. So yeah, he's been here for 8 years, doing it big, man. This guy ain't going nowhere. So he said, this is my first long form post since January 2021, when I wrote announcing the Internet Computer mainnet and a 20-year roadmap. It's time to provide a consolidated overview of the journey to where we are today and describe the exciting path ahead. In this post, for the first time, I talk about some aspects of our history, explaining what is coming and outline the reasons why the project will succeed big. The story of the Internet Computer is not an ordinary one. It's an extraordinary project powered by a community of brilliant people, and the vision, mission, and technology have unique power. This is for the ICP community, the blockchain community, the mainstream world, colleagues, associates, supporters, and friends. And I would like to one day I'm already part of the community. I guess I could be considered part of the mainstream world. I kind of work in both worlds. Colleagues, I definitely would consider myself a colleague of Dominic Williams. Associates, I don't know if we're quite associates, but we'll call it associates. I'm definitely a supporter, and one day maybe a friend of Dominic Williams. You never know. You never know. So he said the post was organized into 2 sub-posts: the history of the Internet Computer in 10 steps and 10 reasons why the Internet Computer will win. So actually, dang, go down the rabbit hole here. Dominic Williams, that's kind of genius. Like, get us hooked in with that original post. Tell us you're leaving, and then boom, you got to read both my stuff now, boy. Yeah, I love it. The way he does things is very genius. It's props for that. Carl Sagan said, "You have to know the past to understand the present." This post aims to put the Internet Computer in historical context for those that want more depth by taking you from inception to where we are today in 10 steps. So, and this post is part of the bigger post, Red Pill, Blue Pill. All right, so let's just go down here. It says every section is preceded by, to give you a lowdown and a few words on those that wish to scan through quickly. So here are 10 things right here. So the world computer mission, smart contracts are magic internet software, the challenges of evangelizing technical heresies, String Labs and Definity's 2017 ICO, amazing hires like from Google and all of that, 8 years. So yeah, Dominic Williams was doing this in 2016. That's crazy. So first test network. Now we blitz scaled R&D and operations, overcoming frustrations with the rate of progress, Definity's final push to launch, attacks, survival, and more progress. This is why I really resonate with Definity, because they're just like myself. When the world gives you lemons, you survive. You thrive on the launch. You survive attacks. You also survive what is the repercussions of the attacks, and then you just keep building. Just make more progress. That's it. So we defend, survive, attack, progress. That's how we do it. So I know I kind of mixed that up, but hopefully that makes sense. Game-changing developments. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's go. So smart contracts. Dang, you're gonna have to read this. Hold on, let me link this, because we're not going to be able to do all of this today, because we'd be here for like 5 hours reading all this. But let's put this in here. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Means a lot. I wish we could add an Unchained. It was my fault. Don't blame him. Like I told him a couple hours beforehand. I'm like, hey, you want to, or like earlier today, and like in Thailand, it's a different part of the world, so they're at a different time zone. By the time we connected, I was taking a nap, and so he was asleep, and I was trying to contact him, and I was asleep in chat. Anyway, we'll get it for next week. But thank you. Definitely read this, and the other one we're going to go into that as well. But Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I wish we could read it all. It just get kind of, I wouldn't say boring, but like some people have small attention spans. I would love to read this in full myself. He says, when I switched to working full-time in blockchain, I'd already gained broad experience in computer science skills. My guess is that I had written millions of lines of code. Oh, dang. So, of course, he's a computer scientist. Of course, he codes. He's on the Internet Computer. He helped build the blockchain. But I don't know why I just couldn't imagine Dominic Williams, like the face of the Internet Computer, like actually knowing code. But he's the chief scientist of the Internet Computer. So this is kind of cool to like see, you know, Dominic's past, and he's more than like a face. You know, like this guy has it all. Like he's the face of this huge company, but he's a genius. And he's bringing us this technology that's really going to change Web3, crypto, and like this technology might be used by governments one day. We're going to see here in a minute that it is being used, you know, as a means of exchange on traditional markets. So this is pretty cool. I can't read all of this. Whereas normal software programs can simply crash, losing all their data held in the computer's memory, then needing to be restarted, smart contracts are guaranteed to always run. That's why they call it unstoppable as well. And plus, you can't fade the thug that is Internet Computer, and their data is guaranteed to be available, whereas software programs run on computers that can crash and need rebooting, again, wiping memory. Smart contracts run on the blockchain computers that never stop. Systems and services built from smart contracts are vastly more resilient. They're tamper-proof, they're autonomous, they're serverless, they're composable, they're borderless, they process tokens, and these advantages mean that smart contracts will be used much more broadly as the default back-end compute platform, eventually driving a blockchain singularity because it's going to have all blockchains connected. So we're not saying one blockchain rule them all. It's not a Highlander. It is the blockchain. It is basically all of them together. So like if all the Highlanders came together, formed one Highlander, kind of like maybe Voltron, that is what we're looking at on the Internet Computer. Everyone hooks up to one, becomes one giant functional bad mamma jamma. That's all we can say. Tamper-proof software is technical magic. Hold on, technical magic. We depend on the software for IT infrastructure runs. We depend on the software our IT infrastructure runs, but there is a constant threat of service interruption, data corruption, data loss, data theft, data being encrypted by ransomware, and in the Web3 industry, the loss of digital assets. This problem can be fixed. Autonomous software is more than technical magic. The challenges of, yeah, okay, sure. Let's see. Back in the day, people were very interested in my technical schemes and solutions, and plenty attended my talks, and they were far too ahead of their time. Although my early work helped me see the future and served as training that would help me direct the development of the Internet Computer, it was a magical time in crypto where many people like me were obsessed by the technical capability or possibilities. That's the world the Internet Computer Project comes from, and this is why I resonated with it. It's kind of why I like CKB as well. All the functionalities, you know, that it has that I'm only finding in certain cryptos, and there's other cryptos that have great functionalities. These are just the ones that stand out the most to me for a crypto that I want to invest in for me. But there's a lot of great ones. We're going to talk about some on Saturday, you know, and maybe we'll get into some meme coins. This isn't a big meme coin channel. We'll talk about it if it can make us money, but honestly, I don't want to piss anybody off, but I think meme coins, you know, they're very, very volatile, and it's really hard, you know, for me to be a long-term investor of something without utility, but there are a few that I like, and so we'll look at meme coins. I'm warming up to them thanks to Ghost and like Clown and stuff, and our token started out as a meme coin, but it wasn't really for me. You know, I want to do it for the community, but I have to be true to myself too. So, formation of Definity Foundation. Okay, I think we're amazing hires the first test. Okay, I think we're good on that now. Let's go. I could read this all day. So let's look at the 10 reasons why the Internet Computer will win. So the Internet Computer is a beautiful project and a game-changing public network that is reinventing compute on blockchain. The network now incorporates more than 1,000 persons years of R&D, 1,000 person years of R&D. There is nothing else like it on Earth. If you want to understand why it will succeed in its mission and succeed big, this article outlines 10 key reasons why. So let's just look at that. Internet computer tech is years ahead. Third generation blockchain functionality, like going from Bitcoin to Ethereum to Internet Computer, because one is the creation of a crypto token. The second is the creation of the smart contract platform on Ethereum. You're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then the third one is canister smart contracts that can interact with web functionality and work basically integrate the HTTPS or your Web 2 to Web 3 in a completely safe and decentralized way. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Third generation, and that is crazy, because if you look at like cars moving from what they did, we're sitting somewhere around the third generation of cars with electric cars, right? Because you had the wind-up cars, you have motorized cars, and now you have electric cars. So that is what I like to liken Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ICP to. You have your hand crank, which is the Bitcoin, which was very, very huge innovation for the time, coming from a horse-drawn carriage, to that motor crank, which Bitcoin was a huge innovation from traditional finance to Web3. Then you take that a little bit further. Now you don't have a hand crank. Now you have a starter, alternator, battery, all that good stuff that holds the charge. Smart contracts basically to help that run better. And then the third generation, you move to an electric car where all of that other stuff you can still use. You can integrate the electric and the motor, or you can have a completely electric car, which I really think this really goes well with how, that I just came up with this on the spot, but this is pretty interesting how it kind of has evolved over time. And that's where we're at with the internet computer. It's basically the electric vehicle, the Tesla of the blockchain. We had our hand crank. We had our first, say Pontiac GTO. We'll go with like a 69 GTO. Which would be really, really sick. And then we moved to this electric. So not saying that Bitcoin or Ethereum aren't awesome. I'd love to have a hand crank car. That thing's worth a lot of money now, right? So, and then, a lot of muscle cars, they're worth money too, just not as much as like the older ones, right? And then you have the new cars, which are worth a lot of money, but, so it kind of goes with that. Trustless world computer multi-chain. And this is like I was talking about the Voltron. Being all one blockchain, but together on a multi-chain, server, basically, that all of them can run together in one model, instead of having to switch over every single time from chain to chain through some kind of a bridge, and just run it all on smart contracts. With no holes in it. So AI models will run as smart contracts and learn and be able to build for you. I could go all day on this. This is some fire that Dominic Williams put out here. Third generation DAOs and open internet services. And this kind of thing that he told you he's not putting on Medium anymore. This is a crazy article right here. And he's going to be putting this stuff on the internet computer. And so if you want this kind of information, even before I get it, definitely you can join our open chat group. You can go join, if Defendi has an open chat group, you can see where they're doing things. They need a medium. They had something called Fast Blocks, but they need a medium on the internet computer where people can come write these stories. Influencers can use them. People can interact with them. Maybe make it a social finance site like Medium, or maybe even, ICP contact Medium. I know they're really big into crypto, and be like, hey, maybe you make a subsidiary of your platform on the internet computer. I think that's something that is overlooked a lot in crypto, is taking these traditional web services that are crypto friendly already, and kind of walk them, over to the internet computer and be like, hey, I'm not telling you to leave Web 2, your traditional home here, but what you could do is make a subsidiary of Medium on the internet computer, call it Medium Light, or, Medium Heavy, whatever you want to call it, and really build that up and add a functionality where you can add crypto into that, reward people for watching, reward the authors for creating the thing. And I think that's really where the internet computer just can really thrive a bunch above everything else. I could talk about some of that stuff forever, but let's move on. Third generation DAOs and open internet services. So this is going to make a decentralized ecosystem for the internet computer, because everything's going to be ran by us, the community. Eventually we're going to overtake most of the voting power, and be able to really control what happens on the internet computer. For now, I think the Internet Computer Association and Definity are the ones that are making the best decisions for the company right now. And if you can buy enough internet computer and get enough of your friends together, you can, beat their vote out, or if they abstain, so voting, and you get rewards for that too, for staking. We're going to talk about, why staking is very, very beneficial. Foundations of a DeFi 2.0 ecosystem. So we've only really started to understand what DeFi is in the last, what is it, 2009, so 15 years. I don't even know what DeFi didn't come out till Ethereum with smart contracts, because Bitcoin didn't have Ethereum. So whenever Ethereum came out, I don't know the exact year of Ethereum, like 2013. Let's check. When did ETH launch? 2015. Okay, I was going to say 2015. I just thought it was before that, because that's 6 years after. You know what's funny? This is 6 years after Bitcoin launched. Well, let's just look real quick. Well, I already know the answer, but I just want to look at this. This is very interesting to see the development. May 7th. Okay, let's just get this. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Bitcoin. No way. This is crazy. If you guys know where I'm going with this, let me know in the chat. This is crazy. So it doesn't tell us the exact date, but if you think 2009, okay, let's go next. 6 years, 2015. Hold on. 6 years, 2021. Isn't that a little bit weird? The first generation, second generation, third generation, all launching within 6 years of each other. Every 6 years since this innovation, we get an upgrade. So does that mean in 6 years, does that mean the internet computer is going to evolve into a new crypto? Or in 6 years, is there going to be another crypto that comes out that evolves it even further, and maybe the internet computer can integrate it with that and add it to the multi-chain capability that can do like fourth dimensional blockchain space or something? I don't know. That probably can't happen, but yeah, I just think that's kind of interesting to see that. So cost per acquisitions can beat flywheels. I have no idea what that is. That's above my pay grade. ICP hubs, that's very awesome. Web 2 developers in Tiger economies. The Utopia project, the new growth engine. We're going to look at that, and then internet computer culture. So internet computer tech is years ahead. It has an immense technical lead with respect to full stack decentralization. So I'd love to read all this for you guys. Third generation blockchain. We did a survey of DGens, crypto journalists, mainstream journalists, those at institutions involved in blockchain, and Web 2 developers looking at Web 3, and asked, what does it mean when somebody says a Web 3 service is built on blockchain X? The results were shocking. The overwhelming majority imagined they were already interacting with a fully decentralized Web 3 services built from smart contracts running on the blockchain. They did not understand that the Web 3 services they were using actually run in the main run of the big tech clouds, which usually serves the user experience and performs the serious data processing, with the blockchains involved only storing tokens, NFTs, and executing the vastly more lightweight DeFi logic. So Internet Computer does everything on chain. So yeah, they have a dedicated crypto ledger network, DeFi smart contract networks, true world computer networks, the third generation, as we talked about. Just like Bitcoin pioneered lane 1, just like Ethereum pioneered lane 2, the Internet Computer pioneers lane 3. The new lane delivers stunning new functionality and is becoming incredibly important. I just love the way Dominic Williams talks. He's like a genius that knows how to dumb it down, for at least for the most part. He does talk super technical sometimes, but for the most part, he just really explains things with elegance. I love it. Lane 3 can revolutionize tokenomics, right? Internet computer. So let's go, yeah, multi-chain. I want to get down to this Utopia stuff. AI models. Okay, hold on. What's he saying about Vitalik? Hold on. Where did it go? Vitalik Buterin's recent lengthy article on the subject contains many interesting ideas, but illustrates what I mean. So hold on. He says, to my eyes, many ideas derive from circuitous attempts to find value within the constraints of false assumptions about the technical limitations of blockchain networks. So that's pretty interesting. Some layer ones are shilling AI extensions to their platform, which use misleading language to describe what is really involved. In a similar way, our industry sometimes linguistically misuses the word on with respect to Web3 services. Yeah, on Web3, sure it is. It's all on the cloud. Hold on, this looks cool. AI smart contracts that can verify a person on video is holding a driving license that matches their face, autonomous blockchain KYC. AI smart contracts that verify the code of Ethereum smart contracts, producing a check mark if they can't find the reentrancy and other bugs. LLM AI smart contracts, which enable you to interact with smart contracts using natural language. Web3 communities that control AIs through DAOs and ready-trained AIs being traded as NFTs. So, man, I could just go all day on this. I'm just going to share the tweet. Then you have all of this stuff. Internet, yeah, the first signs of this new science was the permissionless network nervous system, DAO. But I want to look at this Utopia, and then we're going to kind of go because we could do this all day. The foundations of a DeFi 2.0 ecosystem. I want to read that too because what the hell is a DeFi 2.0 ecosystem? Well, the ecosystem has been evolving. The Internet Computer has focused on reinventing compute. Now, however, the reinvention of compute can be used to reinvent DeFi. Okay. Okay, Bitfinity. Yeah, they're doing big things in the space. Bitfinity, Toniq, ICP Swap are going for their SNS launch cost per acquisition. What the hell is a flywheel? The flywheel model looked vaguely familiar in the venture capital world. Okay, the flywheel model has been essential to the growth of many leading blockchains. Sounds pretty important. Flywheel model. Okay. VCs joined forces with industry titans that had influence over markets, suppress industry range, social media bot farms, and other hidden levers, directing colossal investments into chosen blockchain ecosystem. The combination of capital and influence made for a formidable combination. A new flywheel business model began to predominate over the old model, which focused on creating organic growth using advanced technology. So flywheel looks like it's kind of a revenue model. Business model in order to get your product out there. Okay. I'm glad you explained that because that was over my pay grade. Okay. ICP hubs. Yeah, okay. Utopia is next, I believe, number 9. Yeah. So the Utopia project, the new growth engine. Let's see here. Some Solana leaders have described blockchains as cities striving to become civilizations. This is a poetic and beautiful meme, which meshes with history since civilizations are built using capital, just like their ecosystem, and plays to their strength, developing culture and a sense of belonging. Gathering people around inward investments, they have built a tribe with an unrivaled culture, which the Internet Computer ecosystem must learn from. Okay. The application of internet computer technology within this sector will greatly increase its total addressable market, TAM, creating network effects and increasing its energy. This is where the Utopia project brewing in the wings is about to become very important. Utopia is a virtual sovereign cloud technology which makes ICP technology work for new domains, specifically for enterprises, NGOs, governments, and militaries who cannot build on the public internet computer, and even Web3 projects will have special technical needs. Each Utopia is a standalone network with its own secure management framework. So that Utopia stands for Unstoppable, Tamper-Proof, Open Platform for Independent Autonomy. Each Utopia is essentially a private ICP network that acts as a sovereign serverless cloud that maintains data. The network is tamper-proof and unstoppable and allows systems and services to be built using advanced smart contract software frameworks that are also tamper-proof and unstoppable. So, okay, that's pretty much what it is. Utopia. Unstoppable, tamper-proof, open platform for independent autonomy. So this is going to be huge in the coming years. So again, dang, let's get into everything else because we're getting really deep into this. I could look at this all day. Let me just go to the tweet, share this tweet with you because it has both of these on here. Hold on, is it over here? Okay. So red pill, blue pill. Dominic Williams, definitely show some love on this tweet. Definitely show your support because this was well written. And we're saying goodbye to Dominic Williams on Medium. No more Dom on Medium. So mobile coin. Okay, let's see. What is mobile coin? What is mobile coin? You're not telling me what it is, though. You can't just say mobile coin, mobile coin. Go gadget. Like you got to say something like go gadget what? Go gadget. You can't just say go gadget. You got to say go gadget major price pump because it's a mobile coin. I don't know. Okay. Hey, El Chingon, my guy. Oh, now I'm found, man. Now I'm found. Jay Davis. Okay, in the house. Can ICP rip the way Solana is? Not only can it, but it's going to. If you guys are sleeping on, like, this isn't financial advice. We're talking as buddies here. It's gonna. Like, if you don't have faith that ICP is going to rip like Solana, what are you doing here? I mean, you need to kind of just step away, reevaluate your situation, and maybe buy some more ICP. Or leave the market for a week and come back and look at your bags. But yeah, it's going to rip. Like Solana, it just is further ahead in the progression. I was there when Solana was built. I was part of an early Solana airdrop that I sold that I would be worth a couple $100,000 right now if I would have just held this Solana. I think I had a couple hundred Solana or something, back in the day. So, oh well. But yeah, Solana, ICP is going to rip the way Solana is. It's going to be over 100. We're going to be looking at this. Solana is going to keep ripping too, but, it is what it is. And it is what it is. It is. So definitely next week. Oh, there you are. Unchained Elephants, my guy here. Yeah, no, it wasn't your fault, man. Don't be sorry, man. It was my bad. Like, I'm normally really good at connecting these things. I didn't take into consideration. You're on the other side of the world. But I loved what you did on Dodo. I don't know if we can show a clip of that because Dodo owns it, but I want to talk to you about it. We could show a little clip of you on the Dodo. If you don't know what Unchained Elephants is, these guys are in Thailand doing some really amazing things. I believe they rescued this elephant named Kanoon, if I have the name right. And got him out of the logging industry. They're kind of just, looking out. And if this was in our part of the world, we'd be doing the same thing. So we don't have elephants here. So we got to support people that have elephants that need rescuing near them, and I really think that's cool, to support good causes like that. They were recognized by the Dodo, which is one of the biggest animal, publications that there is in, the traditional world, and really seeing NFTs and things on the Internet Computer really be able to give back is another reason why I really support the Internet Computer. As you know, our project, we donate 5% of our proceeds from all NFT sales to Seattle Children's Hospital. So this resonates with me. Like, they're out there. It's not doing the same thing that I'm doing, but it's something that's needed in that part of the world that I support 100%. So as long as we all take up our own, causes and ask each other for support, then we can really make a difference, in this blockchain world. And like, I'm getting real for a second, getting real for a minute, but that's on the real though. We love to see this. Shout out to Daniel. Can't wait to have you on the channel. It's going to be great to see what you guys are doing. If you have any new elephants that you're saving, only positive stuff over here on that. Yeah. Thank you for listening to me read it. Mobile coin. He says there's going to be a price pump. I don't even know what it is. Tell me what it is. I can't look unless we know what it is first. And I don't have time to be looking at mobile coin right now. Tell me what it is and I might look at it. We can maybe look at it Saturday. We'll see. We'll look at the project. We might not look at the price. We only look at the price of cryptos that we think it's great. So KSI getting into ICP. I don't know what KSI is. Can you elaborate on that? I'm not gonna pretend I know. KSI, not Kusama. That's KSM. I don't know what KSI is, bro. Is that like a rapper? KRS1? KSI? Okay, I don't know. Is it a rapper? Is it the rappers are coming to ICP for tracks. Yes, absolutely. Is KSI coming? The rapper? Absolutely. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's go. I already gave you this. This is the Dominic Williams tweet, so go show that some love. Let's get into this though. ETF. So you need to look at this as Bitcoin just had a spot ETF launch. We've had Bitcoin futures launch on the American market. Well, there is very, very little coverage of the entire global market, and I think this is why Internet Computer is going to be top 3. This is shocking news. Like I sometimes I use clickbait, but right now this is not clickbait. This is 100% shocking. What the Internet Computer has accomplished in 2023, going into 2024 now. With Valour Inc. But let's see what he wrote. He said the ETF analyst takes a closer look at the Internet Computer Protocol ICP token ETP. So this guy is an ETF analyst that is talking in a way where it's saying basically this is an ETF, but in a different part of the world. So he said in his regular column, investment analyst Matt Brazier takes a closer look at the underlying investments in some of our recently reported ETF launches. The material in this column is for, okay, blah, blah, blah. In the global ETF launches column on February 22nd in partnership with StockX, ETF Express reported that Valour Inc., a subsidiary of Defi Technologies, announced the launch of a physically backed ETP for the Internet Computer Protocol ICP token. And we talked about this, but now it's starting to get noticed by ETF analysts from all over the world. So this is pretty interesting to see. The ETP is listed on the Deutsche Börse, etc. exchange under the ticker 1VIC, and the latest AUM is European 11.9 billion. Wow, that is higher. 11.9 billion euros. Okay. Is higher than the market cap for ICP right now. So there is more money in the 1VIC than there is on the Internet Computer. Isn't that crazy to see? We're going to be seeing some mass 6.7 billion if we want to take a look at that. And this is 11.9 billion euros. This is in dollars, mind you. So it's almost double the market cap that ICP is with this 1VIC. I want to see. Now, don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm reading here, right? This is exchange under 1VIC, and the latest AUM is European. Yeah, 11.9 billion. So as a proof of stake, or actually proof of useful work, they can call it a proof of stake if they want. Wow, my vape just went off without me touching it. It rewards holders of its token in return for allocating their, okay. Valour is partnered with the VQF, registered custodians and staking services provider, Copper Markets, Switzerland, AG, who take care of the practicalities of the staking process on behalf of the ETP holders. The staking rewards accumulate into daily NAV per share calculation found on Valour's website. Valour charges a hefty management fee of 1.9%. Get that money. Given the additional costs associated with Valour's staking ETPs, rewards are shared between investors and Valour, whereby Valour will pass through a fixed percentage of staking rewards to investors. They're going to pass this on. So this is really interesting to see how this is working. We heard about it. Now we're seeing how it's going to be ran. Investors should also be aware that staking can be subject to lockup periods, which Valour manages by only allocating a proportion of total assets to staking. In this way, Valour hopes to ensure sufficient liquidity for ETP holders. Clearly, a sudden large outflow could exceed the value of tokens not allocated to staking and lead to some holders having to wait to exit. Well, whether that is or not, yeah, slashing is a penalty mechanism, but it discourages negligent or malicious behavior. Investors should consider carefully if they are comfortable holding an asset, which can be seized at the discretion of the network. So, I mean, as long as you aren't doing bad acting, you don't really have to worry about that. So I don't see why that's a problem. This is cool. Provide a distributed network upon which developers can build applications on behalf of the users. Because Internet Computer is a fully decentralized blockchain, developers will not be beholden to a centralized service provider with its inherent security risks, such as vulnerability to hacking. There are 204 projects currently on ICP, which mirror a range of widely used traditional web services. Examples include Dmail, Web3, meaning it's built on a blockchain, replacement for email, and Discover, a decentralized social media platform. ICP is distinguished from similar decentralized software platforms such as Ethereum in that it operates on a reverse gas fee model. It costs money to run a distributed network of service, and gas is how it's paid for. Under ICP's reverse gas model, developers pay gas fees and not end users. So this is cool. This is going to tell you a little bit more about that. Definitely come check this out. It's messing with me here. You got to press it 3 times, I think, the first time, and then second time you got to press it twice, and the third time you press it 6 times, and then do a little dance, and then it works. I promise. Anyway, so this volume, that's crazy. 11.7 billion. 11.7 billion for that, and 6.7 billion here. We have 196 million. That's why we keep, having this volatility. I mean, this is kind of a wild ride, if you ask me. I mean, we're having so much volatility. We go up, and then we go back down, and then we go back up, and what this is called is accumulation. This is what we need. This is sideways action. This is what's going to reset us for the next move to the upside. It's going to reset that volume RSI to come down. It's going to reset, the price structure. It's going to reset a lot of stuff. And as you see, it's been very volatile. We kind of went sideways, but this range from like about, 1370-ish all the way up to about, 15, even, $16 up here. Has been the consensus on average price. So let's look at this CFGI on the daily. Let's reset this because I did that a while ago. So it looks like the whales are very positive. We went from greedy to neutral. Since last time I looked at this, order book is looking very positive. Technicals are looking positive, but they were looking very positive when we saw a bull flag. And I told you that it was a bull trap, and I knew it because this bull flag just looked too convenient. And I knew it. I knew we were going to have, I'd want to be bullish though. I want to, but I had to tell you that it's a bull trap, man. I just have the signs for a bull trap. Everything is bullish, and we weren't moving in price. So that, to me, is the setup of a bull trap, and it hasn't really, slammed on anybody, just $13, but it gets a lot more people to buy in. I don't think it's more of a bull trap as like an accumulation opportunity, because I don't think we're going to have a big dip to the downside, but I don't think we're going to be moving, a big way right now. So if you thought we were going to $20, that's the bull trap, right? Make people think, but it's a way of accumulating at a certain level. So it's really kind of a thoughtful bull trap to help you accumulate at these prices, not financial advice. But if the whales are trying to get you to do something for your best interest, then do it. But if the whales are just trying to take your money, don't listen. Don't listen. Let's look at the 4-hour. You just got to kind of take all this information and use it for yourself. So Impulse is neutral right now. Whales are very positive, which is kind of funny for me to see. I got to look at these charts to see why we're only positive on the technicals. So I'm really kind of wondering what the heck. We're below the RSI on the daily. I don't get it. I don't get what's so bullish. We're neutral on that. Let's just look at the 4-hour. I just want to kind of see, are we bullish right now? And once it says we're bearish, then we're going to turn bullish. That's what's going to happen. So it's like they're trying to trick us, shake people out. We do have a falling wedge here, but we also have a symmetrical triangle. So we're squeezing sideways. That's what that means. We have a nice high that goes to a downward trending. Oh, that we might be breaking out of right now, actually. We might be, if we break out of this falling wedge or this symmetrical triangle, I would call it. I mean, you could call it a falling wedge right here. Falling wedge. And that would be a breakout. But we also have this symmetrical triangle. Remember, I was talking about that just a second ago. And actually, it looks like we might have broke it to the downside, but we could take it out here. So yeah, this was a squeeze right here. A straight up squeeze. Symmetrical triangle squeeze. falling wedge, it looks like we're breaking to the upside of this. So this could be bullish. We could at least see a move to the top of this wedge at 1534. So yeah, the technicals do look bullish because we broke out of this high, low consolidation period. That's what a symmetrical triangle, because we have these two kind of giant opposite polar magnets, and then we just have this kind of consolidation period to see where we're going to go. And if we break out here, head up to the top of this wedge, it could be bullish. But I really want to look at this. Okay, and we are breaking. So the cool thing is, with this breakout in this falling wedge, we also have a breakout on the volume on the RSI to the upside. So this could turn bullish, and it looks like we're bullish right now. We're above this EMA 25 at 1449. We're about 9 cents above that. So yeah, it's looking pretty bullish. Let's look at the 9. Let's get the EMA 9 out here so we can really see. Oh shoot, what just happened there? Did I erase it, or did I send it to the EMA graveyard? Where did I send it? Okay, so the EMA 9 is at 1448. So 1449, 1448 are very important. If we can close above that, we're good. We could still end up going below this, ending up back under this RSI, going back here and going down, ending up at the bottom of the falling wedge is at 1372. Follow this down, but then still I see a breakout. You know, things are looking pretty bullish if you're looking at it on the 4 hour. Now the daily, like I was saying, this RSI is below. We just kind of got rejected. We're testing it right now, but without further volume, we are above the EMA 9 though on the daily, which is at 1447, which is a big area of support. So this area might hold support right here going all the way back, because this is the area that was big resistance right here. So if we can get back above this crucial area, above, you know, stay above 1453, yeah, like 1453, we're good to go. So we're really testing a breakout right now. You know, we kind of had this cup and handle that's sideways, which is weird that this went to down and then back up. But yeah, so we did have this bull flag breakout. Let's see if we're still in this or not. So we had this kind of bull flag breakout right here, and we're still in it. I mean, oh, that's a descending triangle right there. Okay, it is kind of going up. Let's see. I don't like that. Let's just take it here. Oh, see, I don't like it. I don't know. Maybe it's on the 4 hour or something, but I don't really like that. Yeah, that's definitely not a bull flag, but that is a descending broadening wedge. So yeah, this could definitely get bad because of that. If we don't break this level right here, that could get very, very disgusting very, very quickly. Let's take a look at this 1 hour. I want to see some kind of pattern. It does look like, okay, on this 1 hour, okay, I think I'm going to try something here. God, I don't know. This is confusing me a little bit. Let's see if we have a giant head. Let's just draw this out. So we have this giant head here. We have this giant left shoulder as a double, and then this giant right shoulder here as a double. Let's see if we can't make something work off of this here. Yeah. I mean, pretty damn close. I mean, it does break the neckline a little bit right here, but I'm still, if we can get back up to this 1486, this could be a crazy little inverse head and shoulders right here. This could be a nice move to the upside if we get this pattern to about 16, 17. And let's see, let's do a little go back here and see if this intersects with some serious resistance and support right below this top over here. So we could go to the top of this wedge, or we could end up and do this wedge all the way over here for a falling wedge and inverse head and shoulder breakout. So that would be kind of cool to see. We're testing that kind of falling wedge right now. And then there looks to be a breakout of it right here. As you see, breakout, test as support, boom. So this is pretty cool. I mean, it's looking kind of bullish on the 1 hour. Let's see if we can't see the same thing on the 4 hour. Yeah. Oh, it looks a little maybe better on this 4 hour. If we, yeah. So if you just kind of count this whole thing right here, and maybe even like that. So boom, on the 4 hour. This looks like an inverse head and shoulders. They got kind of rolled over. We have kind of the same thing happening on both. So if we can break out here, that would be good to see. 1 hour's, 4 hours looking bullish on that RSI. Let's look at the 1 hour on the RSI. Oh yeah, the 1 hour is skyrocketing. We're doing good. So this could be a breakout area. I'm looking for breakouts. Now let's go to those breakout targets if we do break out. So of course, 1615. We can just leave that. And look here. Okay. So the crazy thing is we don't have a whole lot more to go off of, right? Except if we kind of go way back. So let's do that. So right here is a huge area of resistance. This is also going to be, let's see if there's anything else. Let's just put that right there. So now let's go back over here. And we can look at these price targets and see if they correlate with what we're looking at. Boom. So yeah, that's funny that this goes almost exactly to the top of this right here. This is going to be crazy in this one as well, all the way back here. Look how perfect that is. So I'm going to be looking at 1459 as a breakout area, and then 1545, 1573, 1615, and 16859. So then if we do have a pullback, I'm going to be looking to about 1406 as our first significant pullback, down to about this 1326 level. And then I don't think we're going to go but 1264, 1212, 1142. And I really don't think we're going to end up back there. But we need to get above this RSI on the daily. It is kind of getting overbought a little bit, but we're scaling up. If you guys are worried, hey, ICP, there's no price movement with ICP. Well, let's just take a look and see if you're correct on that, if that's what you're saying, which most of you aren't because you're very smart. But there are people in the chat, and I like to take little jabs at those people because you're sharing your opinion. I allow that as long as it's within reason. And then I'll share my opinion. And we'll see, whichever one stands true. So we had this crazy volatility. Let's just start at the beginning. From $2 all the way up with a monumental stop at about $5.54, all the way up to $12. So it doubled in price in these days right here. This is 1 week that the price more than doubled. Then we have a consolidation period, which is absolutely bullish, okay, on the way up before another big candle, moving from the $9.33 level all the way up to $15.35. Then we get a high here of local high of 1632 before a nice drop down here to 1030. So you would have been able to go from 2 all the way up to this $12, back down to this, $9, $8.50, back up and doubled your money again at $16, then all the way back down to $9.51, all the way back up to a new local high of $17. with a couple of stops at 14 back all the way down to 1086. So you could have been trading the whole time, making money. Yeah, the price, like if you're dollar cost averaging, price can get boring, but welcome to making long-term money. Now there's short-term money to be made, but the long-term money, we're scaling upwards. We're having higher highs, higher lows. We're doing really good. We're resetting the RSI. We're having a very nice amount of volume every single day, you know, from 10 million a few months ago to 100 million a few weeks ago to almost 200 million a day now. So I'm really bullish on ICP. We're not going to do any other cryptos today because we'd be here forever. I just had to read what Dominic Williams was saying over there. So yeah, ICP is fire right now, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, get your tickets to the circus right now. Okay. KSI is a famous. Oh yeah, that's okay. KSI. Okay, I know KSI now. I knew it sounded familiar. I'm like, is he a rapper? I remember he fought like Logan Paul. Did he fight one of them dudes? One of them other guys. Yeah. He does comedy, video, boxing. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Wait, what? He locked up IC. Okay, you heard it here first, folks. KSI is one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. He locked up 4,000 ICP today for 8 years. Solomon, thank you for that alpha. Said, I sold the majority of my SOL a couple months back for ICP, and so the way the market is moving, I feel ICP will ride the wave down, but not the wave up. At this point, I regret selling my SOL. What? Bro, that's why you don't pick another crypto for a crypto. That is a very bad move because that causes psychological issues when the crypto does, and you gotta understand that. So if you're ever going to trade one crypto for another, don't sell all your bag. That's where people go. They're like, I'm all in on SOL, now I'm all in on ICP. Dude, no, please don't do that. You're going to get wrecked and it's going to mess your mental health up. Don't do that. Do not do that, my man. You're not playing the mental game right. You're smart for getting ICP, but what you should have done is diversify your portfolio. Say, okay, I'm not really feeling Solana right now, but you know, I'm going to put my money into ICP. We'll do half of it. That way, you have assets in both ecosystems, and if one does well, you're like, cool, and then the other one does well, you're like, cool, I'm glad I did that. And if one of them does bad, one of them does good, you're diversified. So it's not all about just holding one crypto. I know ICP is my main bag, my way biggest bag, but I'm going to be holding other cryptos because I'm going to diversify, and I'm not going to put all my eggs in a pretty good basket. But KSI has 24 million subscribers on YouTube and 9 million followers on Twitter. Yes. Six Figs, what's up, man? Did you hear KSI just put 4,000 ICP in lockup, man? We're hearing it first. So we have the best alpha from Bitcoin Renegade. We have Six Fig Alpha a lot on the channel. He came and posted some alpha about Crypto Wendy O in his documentary on the channel the other day. That was some big alpha. And then our supporters like Mr. Solomon give us the heat, man. They bring in the heat. Yeah, where did you see that? Can we confirm this? Can we confirm? Can we look this up? I want to believe you, but yeah, let's look it up. KSI ICP lockup. Let's just try that. KSI. I'm not finding any locks up ICP crypto. Yeah, I don't see anything. He's facing pump and dump allegations, crypto investigators, crypto focus account. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, Katsumi, KSI. Katsumi is also a crypto. Yeah, I can't find anything on that, but I'd like to see if you have the video. Oh, here we go. Let me see here. So let me see. How do I copy? Let's see. Okay. Oh, you did. KSI Crypto. Hold on. So KSI Crypto, is that the same one? 373,000 followers. Let's just go look him up real quick. KSI Crypto. Gonna have to do some deep diving on this one. KSI Crypto. It does have a 4,000. Yeah, right here. Okay. You guys, you with me here? Okay, you are with me here. Okay. Let's get rid of this first. Hold on. Sorry about that. Get rid of that. So if we do choose rich, Bitcoin. Okay, hold on. Share, copy link. All right, let me send it over here. I wanna get this tweet for you. Let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna have to stop this so I can go to my email. I'm gonna have to email this to myself real quick because I can't get to the post any other way. So let me just go into my email. I'm not about to look all day long for one post. But okay, here we go. Now I can share this. Boom. Here we go. So it looks like 4,000 ICP locked for 8 years. 8 years dissolve delay. So I don't know if he actually, pressed the dissolve or not. It doesn't look like he even pressed dissolve. So shout out KSI Crypto. I mean, dang. I don't know if this is the YouTuber. Let's see what it says here. My tweets are, yeah. I have no clue who this is. So maybe it's a YouTuber, maybe it's not. I'd like to see more information on this. If you got it, let me know for sure. So in his profile, go to replies. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, well, maybe I don't know what KSI is, so I still can't say whether that's the actual KSI or what. But yeah, I look at all that. It does say KSI is aping in, but it could be the YouTuber. It could not be. I don't know. I'm kind of sketched out about him and like all the allegations. You know, there's so much FUD. I don't know. Whatever it is, whoever this is, it doesn't matter. This is great. They have tons of followers. I don't care if it is KSI or not. They locked 4,000 ICP. If you do the math right now, you're talking like what, 60 racks on that right now. So $60,000 they just put into the Internet Computer for 8 years. So that's pretty solid if you ask me. So, all right, guys. Well, we're long into this video. Thank you for stopping by. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and be here Friday, one for ICP Community Conference, Sunday for Yuku, Monday for Technologic, and next Wednesday for Unchained Elephants. And then we're going to have the swap on the channel. And I believe we even have one more. I just can't remember them all right now. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP.